Well, hello everybody. Today I want to share about stress and burnout. There seems to be a lot of this going on nowadays. So let's get started. You may remember that in a previous video, I shared how the amygdala works with a breathing ball. As long as the brain is doing okay, we have all kind of leeway. But with trauma, and the ball expands, I don't see it that well because I don't have a green screen, and eventually it can hardly move. And that's when the fight, flight, freeze, fawn reflex is kind of stuck. And we don't want that to happen. We want the brain to be free to do its best. So, how do we do that? Let's work with another metaphor. Just imagine a pressure cooker. And initially, the pressure cooker is just simmering nicely. It's a good quality pressure cooker, has few ingredients, the heat is pretty low. But life, like a burner, adds heat and pressure to that cooker. And as the years go by, we add emotions to the mix. We experience trauma, the pressure builds up, and where there is too much pressure, the pressure cooker explodes. I had that happen to me one time when I lived in Vermont, and what a mess it made all over the kitchen because I had maybe put too much ingredients in it. The heat went up too fast, and it couldn't contain what was in the pressure cooker, and it exploded, had a mess all over the walls and the ceiling. But for our metaphor, what does it mean when the pressure cooker, us, or our brain explodes? We get into fits of anger or rage, or even worse, we have so many suicides and homicides today. There's just too much stress that has been left unhealed. So let's use another metaphor. Implosion of a building. We add stress or charges in different places of the building, and one day the building implodes and there is no building left. Same thing with a power plant. An implosion, the building falls inward and it's like a burnout. Instead of exploding in a rage or in anger, we just don't have energy anymore. We can't even get out of bed. We are just so exhausted, nothing is working anymore. So, what can we do? Well, today, life is like an Olympic event, truly. We are hit by stresses from every side, whether it's the news or people we know that are dying around us, that are so stressed out, that are getting angry, don't want to talk to us. There is just so much going on. And think about the body. When we add pounds on the body, eventually it can suffer from a burnout as well. It explodes. So with the body, we know what we have to do. We eat less junk food, we exercise, and especially we detox, eating different food, doing some smoothie, detox tea. There are many ways to detox, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the emotional detox. So when you're stressed out, your brain is like in a cage, in a prison, it's chained, it cannot function properly. It does not have the leeway to do the fight, freeze, fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. It's just exhausted and it's all huge and it can barely move. So daily detox is important. We need a detox from debilitating emotions and trauma so we can keep moving forward. It's called an emotional detox or a mental detox. And then we are free. Our brain is liberated and we feel so much lighter. We can go day after day without suffering from an explosion or an implosion. So we have new tools nowadays like healing hypnosis, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, interactive guided imagery, the tapping techniques. All these are quick techniques that have seen the light of day in our days. So we ask the subconscious mind or the energy system to release the pressure. And it likes to do this quickly and effectively and even joyfully. We have a system in us that want to be healthy. Our bodies want to be healthy, but our emotional and mental, our mindset want to be healthy as well. So now the brain can work properly again. Remember that breathing ball, it is fully functional again. Our amygdala can react properly without being overstressed. And again, it's an Olympic event. We need to do ongoing maintenance so that we don't fall back into that trap, so we don't come to the edge of exploding or imploding, burning out. So what I do, I help people release the pressure, but more than that, I also coach and I train and guide people. I educate them so that they don't need me all the time. I'll show them how to do it themselves so they can get rid of the constant pressure on a daily basis. If you would like helpful tips, follow me either on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and I plan on sending a newsletter weekly with different tips and strategies and technique to help you not explode or implode. Also, if you'd like to have a deeper talk with me, just contact me for a free confidential chat. No obligation. I'm not going to push you to buy anything unless you want to work with me. So go to daniellejcoaching.com/discover. Let's talk. I'll see you soon.